What is up, guys? My name is Austin. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing things a little bit different. I'm going to give you all a little bit of a rundown on what I'm trying to do with the channel, with this car. Basically sum everything up, that way you guys know what is going on, what you're going to see, and all that wrapped into one video. With the channel, pretty much, I'm just making videos hopefully to help somebody out. I didn't find very much going on when I researched stuff to do with this car, with this swap specifically. So hopefully I'll be able to help somebody out with some issues that they're having, things to do, things not to do, some of the issues that I run into and how I cope with them and deal with them and fix them. I am not trying to make money off of this. That is not my plan. That's not my thing. I'm just trying to help people out. And kind of show that you can build something cool. Get out there, do it. I don't make a shit ton of money. I'm not the most knowledgeable type person when it comes to this kind of thing specifically. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I don't mind wrapping my head around things and just diving in there and doing it. You know, I don't have the most time in the world, the most money, but I'm still doing what I wanted to do. This is something I've always wanted to do, and I dove into it, and I'm making it work. And you guys can do that too. So with this channel, that's just kind of what I'm trying to show with that, and just with this car in general. I'm 21. I don't have a lot of experience with what I'm doing with this. I've never built a full-on race car. I've never even really drifted on a track, and that is what this car is about. So this thing, pretty much, I picked this chassis because it was stupid cheap. I bought it for under $200, and I had the motor laying around. Any other gearhead would have done the same thing, so that's how I got into this mess. But so to dig a little bit deeper into that, why I chose a 302 instead of an LS. I get it all the time when I'm asking questions, blah blah blah. Just LS swap it. Why didn't you LS swap it? It would have been so much easier, so much cheaper, blah blah blah. I had this motor laying around. I had a blue Mustang that was an awesome car. I loved it and everything. Well, I got into an accident with it, and I had this motor laying around. And like I said, I bought the shell dumb cheap. So why did I go with the E36 instead of a 240 or some other S chassis or any other rear wheel drive chassis? Cheap. It was cheap. S chassis are getting more and more expensive. They're very hard to find, not rusty. And this thing is rusty. All that. I'm a welder. I can fix the rust. I'm not too worried about that. Just the price of 240s has skyrocketed in the past couple of years. So I got this thing really cheap. So I decided to just roll with it, do what I gotta do, and make it work. Now, with all that being said, if you guys have any input on how to make this channel better, how to, something you see I'm doing wrong, ways that I can just make the experience better for you guys, feel free to comment. Feel free to hit me up on Instagram. I'm going to put it in every single description of every single video. Stuff that you'd like to see more of, stuff that you don't like seeing, like if you don't like me talking like this and you'd rather see more of the video, or of the car, excuse me, let me know. If you'd like to see more of me talking, more in-depth stuff, let me know. I'm in this stuff for you guys. What you want to see is what I'll film. So if you want to see more track days, if you want to see more of the car meets I go to, some more of the local stuff, drag racing, whatever, let me know. I live about 2 minutes from Cecil County Dragway, so I can film some of that stuff for you guys. I can try to get out there on some street stuff. We'll see what happens. I'm working on it. But once this car gets done, I'm definitely going to be filming more track days. I'm going to be filming more street stuff. This car is going to be out on the street. It's also going to be at the track. So, all right. So as you can see, I have been doing work on this thing. Obviously, well, hands a little bit dirty, but I've been working on this thing today, and I filmed a lot of it, and I just don't like how it's coming out. I decided to rework it a little bit, start over. I'd like to get more into depth into everything on what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. get you guys a little bit more interactive into it. I'm going to try to step in front of the camera a little bit more. Get to you guys more on a personal basis. That way you guys know me, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and so forth. So we'll go a little bit more deep into this and the problems I had, why I switched to carb over EFI. Now, in the previous videos you saw I was having a lot of wiring issues, no spark issues, no start issues, blah, 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 all that. And this project has actually been going on for almost a year. I got this car last year, and it was supposed to be a quick swap, done in a couple months, and just done, on the street, ready to go. Obviously that didn't happen. The wiring was a huge deal with that. I'm not wired, I'm not a wiring type guy, I'm more mechanical. That's what I was raised on, that's what I grew up knowing and all that. So I fiddled with the wires and fiddled with it and messed with it and tried different things, tested everything, had powered everything, and all that, still could not get it to run. That is the one thing holding this car back, is getting it to run. Once this motor runs, I can test the clutch setup, test everything, make sure the diff is good when I weld it, trans mounts are good, engine mounts are good, all that, once this thing runs. That is the main problem I'm having right now. So I was doing a lot of research, asking a lot of guys, and it popped into my head to try carburetor setup. And so I posted it on a couple Facebook pages, and the guy who actually sold me my daily Mustang hit me up and said that he would trade me this carburetor setup for my EFI stuff with a little bit of cash on top, excuse me. Whew. But, so I figured it'd be a good deal. Got a little bit of cash on top, freed up some funds so that I can get my ignition system set up with this setup as well. So, all in all, it's a win-win. I know what I'm working with now. I'm not in a gray area with all these relays and I get power to this and power to that. I get air. As long as it's got fuel going to it, everything's good. Spark, it'll run. It may not run the greatest, may not be as efficient as EFI, but I'm okay with that. So that is why I went carburetor over EFI. Alright, so I know this video is probably going to be pretty short. I may throw in some of the stuff that I did earlier before I filmed all this. Like I said, if y'all like this, like me going more in depth and everything, explaining more what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, let me know. Again, my Instagram will be in the description. Feel free to follow me. I'm on Facebook too. My name is Austin McCardell, MCCARDELL. Let me know. I'm here for you guys. I want to film more of what you guys want to see. If you want to see more of this, let me know. So, until next time, see y'all.